Woof. Woof. Dude.
Dirty. You'll be cleaning that when you get home.
Like a firefight. Jesus. Maybe wait for every biplane in the entire county to start flying over us. It'd be fun to talk to you when people can hear us and not.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it rain. Are you gonna start this thing?
It's recording. It's January 24th, 2021, and we still can't find any ammo.
Impossible, hard to find, and when you get it, it's 75 cents to $1 a round for 5.56.
So what's the most affordable option that we found?
Pennies to the dollar, 22s make it rain.
Today we're going over the CMMG Bravo 22 long rifle conversion kit for your AR-15.
So what do we have, Lee? Let's talk about what we got.
All right, so both of us picked this up on a daily deal off Palmetto State. Immediate reaction was, it felt very heavy, very sturdy. I was amazed at how rock solid the magazines are. And then the bolt itself was very heavy. I mean, solid metal.
Yeah, the key to notice here is that these are proprietary magazines from CMMG. So easy to load and use up to around 20 rounds. But yeah, definitely rock solid. Even the bolt itself that came with the entire BCG is pretty solid. I'm impressed with its build and design so far.
It looks like it's nickel boron. It may not be, but it looks like a nickel boron bolt.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really tell with this one right now since I've shot
covered in carbon.
Trying to get its breakthrough period done, but yeah, it's definitely high quality.
So what this does is it actually takes the gas system out of play here. It turns it into a recoil-based semi-automatic.
That's it. It becomes a recoil-based weapon system after that, which it just really converts using your current AR-15 design and allows you to shoot 22 through this.
Yeah, so it pops right in, just like your standard bolt.
Just take your BCG out. Take their BCG. I've been shooting today, so it's quite dirty.
One thing to call out is there is a noticeable shorter charge distance.
Yeah.
Something you got to get used to. And again, the other thing it does is it takes your actual bolt close out of play. So everything functions as normal, minus the bolt release. Yeah. On the gun. So actually what happens is you have kind of like the faux bolt release or bolt catch. The tab here on the magazine catches the bolt on the last round. So if you're working to keep up your mechanics, develop that muscle memory, the one difference in this setup is you're not going to be using the bolt release. You'll be dropping the mag and charging each time you do a mag swap.
100%. Yeah, that's definitely a different mechanic, especially since, you know, I know both of us put on, here on my pistol build and you're on your full, we put the phase 5 mag bolt release. So that's a little bit different when you're trying to hit your button to let it go.
Yep, and we both built these guns about the same time, and we've got a lot of the same parts. We're using the same bolt, the same inner workings. We have the same lower receiver. Our uppers are from the same company. Yeah, we order from the same company. So a lot of the same synergy between these, but we did notice a performance difference.
Huge difference.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. Through the pistol build, you'll find that it actually does not cycle as fast, and you know, we are neither both the smartest men in the world, but it feels like there's not enough time for the gas to actually kick the bolt back and catch the next round. every time you try to mag dump, if you want to, right? You'll also find that well, at least I found through our shooting, the pistol build has way more misfires than the full size did. And I think it has something to do with the pressure and the cycle of the gas that you're getting through, because this is only a 7.5-inch barrel versus the 16.
Yeah. And despite like the difference in like the gas burning off in the barrel, there was a definite like performance difference between the Remington and what are those? Those are
golden bullets,
and they're coated in
brass.
Yeah, so those are the Remington brass coated versus Federal copper plated. Mm-hmm. And there was a significant difference in performance with the copper plated Federals. They fed different. And we had other ammo available, but one of the things that we were staying conscious of in doing this is like 22 is a dirty round. I mean, look at the bolt, like the carbon buildup from 200 and some rounds. Yeah, and so you can imagine like what the inside of the rifle looks like. And one of the things that we had read up on prior to getting into this is some folks had mentioned like sticking to the coated rounds, which is why we're deliberately using those rounds and not the lead balls, because you do have a gas system that you want to convert back to when you go back to 223 or 556. So you don't want to risk clogging up the gas system and having a failure.
Absolutely. I know we saw in other videos and other people out there reviewed this that definitely you want to, you know, shoot some 556 after you're done with your day. So I'll be doing that for sure. There she goes. That's what she's paid for. You ready?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
So what do you think? Do you recommend it? Was it worth the money? What did we spend on these?
I mean, well, I'm very fortunate that this happened to be in the very back of the safe, and I didn't even realize I had it when we said we were going to do this. So back when I bought it, it was practically nothing. I mean
the kit.
Oh, sorry.
What are we doing here, Jason? We're not reviewing your ammo. Oh, Jesus.
You know, we're out in the middle of the woods, folks, and no one knows where we're at. Jackass.
So, like, as a recap, noticeable performance difference just having the 16-inch barrel versus 7.5. It seemed to cycle faster, more time for the round to burn off, just a better performance out of that. There also seems to be a break-in period. The more we shot, the smoother it functioned.
Yeah. Especially on the pistol build. Definitely I got a lot out of it. I think the 16-inch build was definitely after 2 mags, really running nice. You know, I did a fun mag dump directly onto the steel. Not a single misfire came through after the second mag, right? So that had more like a 50 round break-in, and this is more like definitely 200 plus rounds, right? Yeah. And I keep saying 5 mags. I actually mean 10 mags because we did 20 rounds a piece. Yeah. I mean, it took 200 rounds to get there.
That's right. And we deliberately went 20 rounds instead of 25 because the mag is not that fun to load.
Yeah, I mean, literally counting the rounds, putting in, the moment I hit 20, it all of a sudden became, I need my Uplula to push these rounds in.
Yeah.
Thankful for arthritis in my thumbs.
Yeah, so got really tight around 20 rounds. We were shooting through 20. The mag itself seemed to function just fine. Outside of that, rock solid. I mean, they feel sturdier than like a P mag or a hex mag. Like, they're solid as a rock.
Yeah, I did one exercise of a reload, shot 3 times and dropped the mag and reloaded. I let it hit the ground and it took it like a champ, no marks. Didn't sound hollow at all, so pretty happy with it.
And probably like the final thing is, yeah, like you can still find 22 out there, especially in your mom and pop shops. We went back to Cabela's yesterday and they had 2 boxes of 22 mag that I left with, and 28 gauge everything, and that was it.
Yeah, but I think that's big box stores. I know, you know, we went to our LGS, our local gun store, down from, actually in between our houses, and they had 22 sitting on the shelf. So they had this exact box right here, the 325 Federal.
Yep, just remember, copper plated. Pay attention when you're getting it. We didn't bother going through the lead balls. We didn't want to like pollute the barrel or clog up the gas system. We went through with the copper plated. The brass plated or brass powdered seemed to have some troubles.
Yeah.
But copper plated ran like a champ.
Yep.
And that is the CMMG Bravo 22 long rifle conversion kit for your AR-15.
Bait and weight, double thumbs up.
Keep your lines tight and your powder dry. Yo, it definitely hit the case. Yeah, the case has got like nicks all in it. Yeah, there's a couple nicks. Right there. Right there.
Oh, sure does.
If that hit the glass, that's dust behind the lens.
It is?